I'm Reggie, and this is Ray.
Hi, Reggie. Hi, Ray.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, bro. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You guys should be a musical group, Reggie and Ray.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny.
That is pretty good. Yes.
How are you?
I can't complain. You know, I'm just trying to survive this pandemic. I've been walled up in Las Vegas, guys.
Yeah, I saw one of your interviews saying that you had a show, right? You were supposed to be having a residency in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to be having a residency.
Yeah.
Everything was ready to go, and then coronavirus hit. So what I want to say is, coronavirus, I need your agent. You're getting all this press. You're crashing the Rose Garden. The president's talking about you, Dr. Falchi.
Yeah, I know. I think the president is the agent. I think he's the PR. Yeah. He's the PR.
So how you stay?
That's a conspiracy theory. You know somebody's going to hold on to that.
So how you staying sane?
How am I staying sane? Well, I'm quarantined with two lovely dogs, Goldie, who's a Wheaton Terrier, Denver, who's a pit bull, and I'm quarantined with my puppets. What number is that up to now? Last I saw, I think it was like 33.
20. I thought it was 24.
I seen 33.
33?
30. Well, I'm up to 35 now.
35. Holy.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, two of my puppets are running for president. This is Donald J Tramp.
Yeah.
Hello. This is going to be huge. So, President Tramp, what platforms are you running on? Well, I believe in the right to bear arms and the right to bear breasts. And what rating would you give yourself as president? Well, I'm going to give myself a AAA rating. Wait, you give yourself a AAA rating? No, a triple K rating. KKK.
Oh. Nice. Nice.
And if you're reelected, what do you hope to do for this country? Well, I'm going to go my wall. Your wall, is Mexico still paying for that? Yes, and it's going to be huge. All I have to do is go to the Western Union and collect the money order. What could possibly go wrong? Because he's a candidate running for office, do you guys have any questions for him?
How are you feeling after the coronavirus that you supposedly had?
Listen, I have the cure for coronavirus. Drink plenty of good water.
Where's your next rally at?
Not the China virus, just allergies.
Just allergies? I love what you're doing with your hair. You think disinfecting's good? Bleach? You think that's really the cure for it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we fired Dr. Falchi. You fired Dr. Falchi?
This is news.
Wow.
This is breaking news.
This is breaking news. Who'd you replace him with? Walter White. And what are Walter White's qualifications? Well, they inject bleach on a real soda, Breaking Bad.
Matt,
I have one question for you. Can we see your Can we see your taxes?
My taxes? My tax returns are huge.
Was that a third leg? Was that a third leg?
I guess. Was that a third leg? Well, it's as huge as my hands.
Oh, this is good. This is wonderful.
And I also have his Democratic challenger here, Joe Biden.
So this must be number 34 and number 35. Yeah. This is breaking news. I love this.
We're again. You're doing you're doing a podcast appearance. Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Aren't you missing your mask right now?
My mask? Oh yeah. Well, I'm inside my house, so I don't technically have to wear my mask. But when I was a boy in Scranton, my father said, "Joey, washing your hands is going to become the law of the land." And wearing a mask is going to become the law of the land, and I'm going to make Halloween a national holiday.
Nice. So you did the Halloween thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so I'm running for president, but the fact of the matter is President Tweety-Bird, he can't even go to law to Legos.
Oh, my goodness. So why should I vote for you?
Good question.
Yeah, Joe, why should these guys vote for you? Well, the fact of the matter is, When I was a boy in Scranton, Clark Avenue kids like Donald J Tramp used to make fun of me for my stutter. God, I ate my scrapple, mastered scrapple, and now I'm ready to grapple. Hi-ya!
Joe, what year is it?
That's a good question. April, what year is it? It's 2020. Remember you're running for president? Oh, yeah, that's right. They asked me that on my competency exam, but they said it to me in my earpiece.
Oh, my goodness.
Is it true, Joe, that you're taking in performance enhancement drugs so you can just show up to these debates and answer questions?
Yeah, Joe, is that true? Listen, the fact of the matter is that's just another Donald J. Tramp lie. President Tweedbird is spreading lies about me, okay? Good. Number one, when I was going in Scranton, my father said, Joey, the only performance enhancement drug you need is God. You're not the almighty, but you're the alternative. Number two, when I was going in Scranton, my mother said, Joey, the only performance enhancement drug you need is math. And number three, I am Canteen Crow Lee shampoo. Ew!
I got one final question for you there. Will you raise my taxes if I vote for you?
Will you raise his taxes? Listen, the fact of the matter is, under the Joe Biden time tax plan, I will not raise your taxes, but you will have to pay them, and I will have to pay them, because when I was a boy in Scranton, my father said, Joey, everybody's got to pay taxes, except for those Clark Avenue people who pay their taxes in rubies. What the hell are you talking about, Vice President Biden time? Jill, you told me to say that. Jill, he's got to go some marital stuff right now. But
yeah, he needs his nap time. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he does. So I guess but my puppets are actually debating this Saturday on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, really?
YouTube Live. Yeah, they're having a debate.
That would be awesome. So you're going to be doing them dual at the same time.
Yeah, they're going to be yes. And actually, they're probably going to be better behaved than the actual candidates were.
We hope so. Definitely.
Yeah. Here's to that. Best wishes. So I want to start off asking, I know I watched a few of your interviews, just doing research on you, and you've done a ton of interviews, women. Like, holy crap. You must get tired of getting the same questions over and over. All right. Well, as an actress and a performer, do you think it's lazy when the interviewer doesn't do their homework?
Actually, I'm going to be honest. Yes, I do. Because somebody was asking me, so what do you do? I'm like, well, you should have known that when you brought me on my show. You know, it's like, right? I don't go to Dunkin' Donuts and say, well, what do you sell?
Well, it all depends if it's seasonal. I mean, they have pumpkin spice donuts right now. And
but I don't go in and say, do you sell donuts?
I would say taco. I would start off with tacos. That would be.
Listen, you sell tacos? I know you got to sell tacos.
Yeah. So, okay. I wanted to ask you, since I know you're a ventriloquist and an actress, was there ever a performance that you couldn't miss, that you know every joke hit?
Actually, yeah. It was a performance that I did with these guys. It was the lady in President Tramp at the Duplex, and it was a show that I did right after the 2016 election, where, as a matter of fact, the show went so well they had to kick me off stage.
Oh, really?
It was one of the shows that went so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, by the way, they've been, the show went longer because they were laughing so hard. And it was one of those things where I'm like, I'm amazing. And then the next day I tanked at an open mic.
Wow.
You tank. That's so funny because I was going to ask you right after that. So what is the flip question, or the flip answer to that as far as the experience? So you tanked on open mic? Were you by yourself?
Oh, yeah, I tanked at an open mic the day. Like, I always tank at an open mic right after I've done something huge. One time I was on MTV Europe. I didn't know that I was on MTV Europe because I was getting a ton of press a few years ago. Yeah. Because before coronavirus made it cool, I was going viral in the Daily Mail. And
it's still cool to go viral.
Was Ventriloquist, who splashes out $20,000 a year on her puppets that even have their own bedroom. dumps her fiance after he says it's them or me. Okay. And the article, believe it or not, went viral from England to Iceland to Italy, Russia to China to India, Ghana to Kenya, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, Brazil, Colombia, and Guatemala. Yeah, I'm a celebrity in Guatemala.
Wow.
So anyway.
So you're like the cat lady. Well, not the cat lady. You're like the puppet lady with all the puppets.
I'm a puppet lady. So I'm on MTV Europe. I'm getting like all this crazy fan mail. So a friend of mine's like, April, you're getting all this attention. You got to get good. So I go to this open mic in the snow. Yeah. It's 5 people. It's in a basement. It's just as depressing as you can get. And I tank.
Was it like so quiet? Was it like...
it was beyond quiet. Like somebody whispered, she's really bad.
Oh no. How do you recover from that?
Well, I was just on MTV Europe.
Exactly.
I'm viral, bitch. Yeah, I know.
I'm viral. I was on MTV Europe.
So how do you recover from that? I mean, every performance, do you wipe it off? Do you have a short-term memory? Do you have amnesia? What do you do? What do you recommend as far as any actress or actor or ventriloquist trying to come up? And they, every show is not going to be great, but when you're starting off, I know everyone sucks. So what is your advice for that?
Well, everyone does suck when they're starting off. And if somebody tells you how great they are all the time, it means that they suck. It's like one of my guilty pleasures is watching the bad auditions from American Idol because those people are freaking confident. You know?
Exactly.
If life were fair, Whitney Houston would have had their self-esteem. But anyway, the way I look at it is that every time you get on stage and you eat it, it's a learning experience because maybe, your persona's wrong. Maybe your delivery's wrong. Yeah. Maybe you're letting your nerves get the best of you. Maybe your opening joke's wrong. So if you're not using the stage as your classroom, then you're doing it wrong. And if you're not tanking a lot, then you're doing it wrong, because if you're doing great every time you get up, you're either a superstar, which is awesome. Yeah. But even Seinfeld goes to the Comedy Cellar and he's got his notebook. He gets up and they're like, oh, it's Seinfeld. And then his first joke bombs. And then it's like, okay.
Right. So, April, you're an actress, comedian, ventriloquist, and writer. If you had to pick only one of those, what would it be?
It's probably the right. Like, okay, you're asking me to pick my favorite child. Do you know that?
I was going to ask you about that. I had a question for that with the puppets, but go ahead. I'll let you answer this question.
Well, anyway, if I could pick only one, it would probably be writer, because the writer actually lets me do everything. It's probably the thing that I do best. And being a writer lets me create all these characters. Being a writer lets me create all these material. And so if I had to go somewhere and write, because I'm actually a bit reclusive, don't tell anybody, I would write. So,
speaking of, which one is your favorite puppet? Seems like you have Mike Vick over. Is Mike Vick over?
No, Mike Vick's not over. No, not in my house.
Are you sure? Because it sounds like there's a dog fight going over there. I've got Old Yeller. My money's on Old Yeller.
My Wheaton flips out every time. Okay. 2 of my housemates are going somewhere they're taking a cross-country trip because one of their moms is sick. Oh, okay. And they have to move her somewhere. It's a long thing. Yeah. So every time, they haven't been around a lot. And so one of the dogs is their dog. Every time they come in, the pit bull flips out when he sees his parents. And so then the Wheaton flips out. And everybody flips out. And then, especially when there's food, they both flip out. The way they flip out, you would think we never fed them.
Yes. Yeah, that happens
dogs
with our kids,
so
too.
much better than people.
Yeah.
Like, my Wheaton is addicted to ice cubes. It's so cute.
To ice cubes?
Ice cubes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's a new one.
I know.
Yeah. And so I play this game with her. Do you guys have dogs?
Yeah, I have a dog. Do you?
Yeah, kids. I got plenty of them. Yeah, I got plenty of kids. Yeah,
that's
dogs.
funny.
I mean,
that's
what kind of dogs do you guys have?
Well,
you have kids.
Let's see, boys, girls.
I got one dog. His name he's a Shih Tzu. His name is Phoenix. He's somewhere right there, hanging out. He's hanging out in the background. Yeah, he's a Shih Tzu.
Yeah, because they go nuts, and then they go nuts when they think they're going to get something. I mean,
they do.
It's like dogs are like kids, except dogs listen.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god,
that is so true. My kids don't listen.
Yes, they listen very well. Oh. Speaking of, which one is your favorite puppet baby? Because they're your baby.
It has to be Mae.
Oh. Let's get out of the way. May.
Nah.
I don't know about that. You just decided that you were my favorite, May. Hello, fellas. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine, man.
Hey,
Nice
man.
to meet you.
Wow.
Nice to meet you. So, you know what I like?
Please tell me.
I like dark chocolate.
How did I know that was coming? I knew that was coming.
Oh.
It was a setup. I already knew it was coming.
Whoa. Oh my.
Yeah, man, that's a really predictable joke.
Yeah.
Oh, you wrote it. Hey, isn't that the joke you bombed out with the Oaken mic after I got you on MTV Europe? You didn't get me on MTV Europe. The whole family got me on. Well, it was a clip with moi because I'm international.
So, Mae, you're single right now?
Am I single? Let's see. You see, I had a sugar daddy, but he died unexpectedly at the age of 97. So, right now I'm financially challenged.
How old are you, Mae? I mean, you should never ask a lady how old they are, but how old are you?
Listen.
You don't age. I'm just saying.
I'm forever 21. I've
21?
had a lot of work done, okay? You are really vain, man. I just want to let you know that a sugar daddy bought me my bus ticket to Las Vegas. Hey, girl, that's not a sugar daddy. That's a sweet and low down daddy, okay? She's letting me know. So, Mae, you're looking for a sugar daddy. Why not find a job? I already have one. It doesn't pay very well. Then why not get a new job? And go telling God jokes for no money? Never! She is so shady.
I see that.
Is Mae high maintenance?
What do you want? Is Mae what?
Is Mae high maintenance?
Would you say that you're high maintenance? Let's see. Since my sugar daddy's dead, I need 10 grand a week to survive.
Oh
10
my
grand
gosh,
a week?
Wow.
What can I say? It's really expensive being me, okay?
Wow.
And so who's your hero, Mae? Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, that explains the look too. That explains the look.
Explains
I can see
It
it.
explains the look.
I can see it.
So what do you plan on doing when this quarantine's over? Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
I plan on going solo. April back here, she's crimping my style. With her, I'm Van Bodak, but on my own, I'm a star. So you're going to go solo, Mae. You better apologize to me because I could mute you. You wouldn't dare. Oh, I will. Hey, girl, I'm sorry. Oh, see, you're really sweet. I'm sorry that you're a weirdo that has no one else to talk to. That's it. See, I wish you could do this with your kids sometimes. You could just mute them.
Oh, I wish we had a remote.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, there was a movie like that. Wasn't there a movie with
Click,
right?
Adam Sandler.
Yes, there was a movie that was perfect.
Yes.
You can rewind time and everything.
How old are your kids? Do you ever regret teaching them how to talk?
How to walk is really, because now they won't stay still. They want to keep going out the house.
Still going, and I'm just going to switch my hands. But it's like my people have been oppressed by her people long enough.
April.
This is my bad side, you bitch. Oh, you should have been nicer to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have been nicer to me. She's mentally unstable. Rescue me. Oh, they can't rescue you. No. You know what? Mute me. Oh, no. The bad jokes are coming.
Oh, my God.
Wow. That's on another level. That
was off the chain.
That was demonic. That was damn near demonic.
That was the chain. But I was also trying to fight the bad jokes. They're terrible. Why did the chicken cross the road? Should I put her back on the good side just so I can stop this, or should I let her have her tantrum?
Nah, you can put on the good side, I guess. She's trying to steal the show. It's all about April. So about your mom. It's about is that your daughter or your sister? I don't even know.
I guess. So, Mae.
Well, you said they're your children, so
yeah,
they had to be your kids.
Hey, girl, this is back your good side. My good side, that's your good side. Excuse me? As in, I have a God side? We established you already did. I have no God side. I'm not Barbra Streisand, okay? So, but what do you want to say to these guys? Are either one of you too rich?
That's a good question. No.
I'm family rich.
Yeah, wealthy. Yeah,
family rich?
Yeah, with kids. And...
As in you're wealthy? Okay, that's question one. Question two. Can I take out a life insurance policy on you?
No, let's do you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, my money's on you.
Me?
Yeah.
You're the one that could go scuba diving and get into an accident. Mae!
Hey,
What? I'm just planning for
I'm just saying,
okay?
the chances of us going scuba diving
May,
is very slim to none.
we don't scuba dive, May.
You got to check your demographics. Us going scuba diving, it's very slim to none. You won't see us chocolate people.
We melt.
Scuba we'll stay on the beach. We'll stay on the beach.
So shouldn't you be looking for a sugar daddy? Oh yeah, I'm looking for my sugar daddy. See ya.
Nice meeting you, May.
So April, if there was a movie based on your life, who would play you?
Oh God, who would play me?
Well, who would you want to play you? Who would you want?
I would actually try to get Lady Gaga to play me
I
because
can
in this
see
version
I
of
can
my
see the
life,
look.
as a singing telegrammer, I'd have a much better voice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And I know that she's crazy enough that she would learn ventriloquism. Lady Gaga, but also maybe Amanda Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, I've seen her in she's been in a few movies. Good movies. I can't remember the names of them right now.
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah.
But also Sharon Stone, because, in case I accidentally, like a basic instinct kind of
Basic
scene.
Yeah, but she's like Sharon Stone. Does she still look good? I mean, isn't she like?
I would say yes.
No,
I would say yes.
man. Google that woman. She does not still look good.
I would say yes.
Sharon Stone.
Okay, maybe
I can see.
if I could go back and Sharon Stone or what's her name, Kaylee, or the one with the really weird voice from The Big Bang Theory. She could totally nail my voice.
Oh really? Oh, you watch that?
I don't watch Big Bang.
So yeah, I know.
Okay,
Blind.
I don't watch Big. It was family. It was my old landlord used to watch it all the time. It was crazy.
Oh really? I would say
Yeah.
you look like a spitting image of Courtney Love. You get that a lot?
I love her.
You get that a lot or no?
Oh yeah,
See?
yeah. Courtney Love.
Yes.
But it's like, and who knows? I might even kill a husband before I'm done. So I have that nailed.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're going to say something?
Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Okay. If this didn't work out for you, what was your backup plan?
Actually, if this doesn't work out, one of the things I'm going to do is when I'm old, I want to be a professor of some sort,
Okay.
when I'm done touring the world and being crazy. So, because everybody tells me that I'm like a textbook of useless knowledge. So yeah, I could be like a professor, like a really
useless
crazy
knowledge?
communist
That would be amazing as
What
you
useless
professor.
knowledge could you tell us right now off the bat? I mean,
Okay.
you got me
All
intrigued.
Right, check this. Everybody wants the military to rise up and squash the protests.
Okay.
But several amendments prohibit this, namely the third, fourth, and fifth. Third is actually second, third, fourth, and fifth. Second is right to bear arms, which is to protect ourselves against our government.
Yep.
Third and fourth and fifth, they have to do with illegal search and seizure, and especially quartering troops in the case of war. And so anybody that says, oh, we should get the Marines, oh, we should get the Army against the people, what they're doing is against the Constitution. Time out. They don't know their Constitution.
Nice. See,
Yes,
you're
our founding fathers wrote these amendments to protect people like the protesters, not people like Donald Trump.
There you go.
Got you.
Look at that.
Yeah, I see that.
That's not useless. That's important.
Yeah, it's important. And I've actually been giving free history lessons on Twitter, which there are days that I just want to shave my head, smother myself in chocolate, strip myself naked, and run down the street because we get a lot of stupid people. Yeah, and they're like, oh, this is the first time this has happened. I'm like, no, guys, this is not. And actually, I educated a Trump supporter when they called the Black Panthers a terrorist organization. I'm like, no, they invented school lunch programs. Like, do you get lunch tickets? That's the Black Panthers.
Yes. And
they were also teaching after school self-defense to kids that, they didn't have parental supervision. So you have after school programs. That's another Black Panthers initiative.
Yeah, until they were infiltrated by the FBI or the government.
Yeah,
that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, like they.
Yeah. So that's when they went south. That's when they went south.
Yes.
I mean, the government always has their fingers in something that's positive.
Everything.
Yeah, that's positive. It goes
Oh
negative.
yeah. Like
They're listening right now.
Once the FBI.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, once the FBI infiltrated, it all went south. But you can't ever trust the feds, right?
What's that? Can't ever
You
trust.
can't ever trust the feds.
Oh,
listening
I know.
now.
I know they are listening now.
They are.
What the hell was this being wiretapped?
This
Ladies
must be
and gentlemen,
35. Is this 35?
Are you 35? I don't know what the hell this is, but am I being recorded? This is Vinnie 2 times, former mobster turned magician.
Right. Yes,
you didn't answer my question. Am I being recorded? Stop beating me with your wand. That's not the way you're supposed to use it. And besides, remember you have a podcast appearance? Oh, yeah, that. Well, you and me have something in common, fellas. What's that? We both have a magic wand named Magic Johnson.
I was going to say, is that a wand in his hand? Because I was like, that wand looks suspect.
Yes. Very suspect.
Vinny, that wand looks suspect. You know, I was at this show where I had to make balloon animals, and this guy wasn't into it. So I took this wand, and I just broke his legs. And what do you know? They didn't ask me back.
Oh, my gosh.
How old are you? 35.
How old are you, Vinny? Let's just say, I got to do the laugh what goods I did in Clinton, Attica, Sing Sing. So I'm like 80 or something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But let's talk about, where did you make your debut? Upstate New York. So that's where you made your magic debut. How long was the engagement? 6 to 8 years, but I got out on good behavior.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Can we see a magic trick?
Yeah.
Well, I'm already doing one. What's the trick that you're doing, Vinny? I'm making you look like a good ventriloquist. So where are you two fellas from? Where are you Utes from?
Oh, we're in Florida right now.
Florida.
Hot sunny Florida.
You know, I had a girlfriend in Florida.
Oh yeah?
You had a girlfriend? Yeah, stripper. So you were dating a stripper in Florida. Until my ex-wife found out about it. And they both ratted me out to the FBI. Okay. So what is the magic trick you're going to do for these gentlemen? I can read your mind.
Okay.
I know your name. It's not the name you use, but it's the one on your birth certificate.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm seeing an M. Is he right so far?
No. Wait, an M on the birth certificate?
Yeah, an M.
Okay.
O,
okay.
R-O-N. Man, take that back. You apologize.
Oh,
That's not
wow.
Nice. That's not nice.
You're grumpy.
That's not nice, Vinny.
Vinny.
I'm sorry that
Vinny,
you're a moron. Vinny, take that back.
Is he off his meds?
Vinny.
Are you off your meds, Vinny? You know what? Sir, I apologize. You're not a moron. See? That's very nice. The chick behind me, she's the moron.
Vinny, a grumpy old man.
So, Vinny, are you going to do a magic trick for these people? Yes. I'm going to make you disappear. They're nice, Vinny. Don't hurt these people.
Yeah, please don't.
On the count of 3, go abracadabra. 1, 2, 3.
Abracadabra.
Goof. It disappeared. Vinny, that's a terrible trick. It worked in front of the grand jury. I got a standard indictment.
Oh my gosh.
So who are you voting for in this presidential election, Vinny? Well, you know, as a convicted felon, it's been very tough for me to find employment. They had me working as a mime, and I was punching people because I couldn't talk. They had me working as a clown, and I really don't like kids. And now they have me working as a magician, and I'm not so good at it, even though I'm Italian and I'm good at making people disappear.
Oh, my goodness.
So I said to him, Mr. Tramp, I'm having a hard time finding employment. You know what he said? Come work at the White House.
Hey everyone, this is Reggie from Bro-RantZ. And if you haven't heard about Anchor by now, where have you been? No, seriously. It is the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me explain why. It's free. I mean, completely free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor will even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more platforms. you can start making money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, which is great. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
What?
Wow. Yeah, we have everybody in this family. I swear to God, guys.
I see.
And by the way, I don't, that was mean of him to call you that, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was.
That's right. We've been called
okay.
worse. I've been called worse, so
Yeah.
it's all good. Moron is more so like an upgrade. It's all good. Speaking of, do you think being is it ventriloquism? Would you say ventriloquism?
Ventriloquist.
No.
Ventriloquist.
But the ventriloquism. What was the term as far as the art? The whole art?
Oh, ventriloquism is the art. Ventriloquist is
Yeah. So the art of ventriloquism.
Okay.
Is it a lost art? You think? Is it a dying art, or you think it's coming? It's being rebirthed and resurfacing now. What would you say?
It's being rebirthed and resurfaced. Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You've noticed that?
Yep.
How do you become?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's a lot like mind reading and stuff. Did you say mind reading? I have a mind reading joke. I have a mind reading act. You, sir. Are you wearing a wedding ring?
Who, me? Or him?
No, him.
Yeah. You.
All right. Are you wearing a necklace?
No.
Okay. Are you wearing a shirt?
Yes.
You're really reaching, Vinnie.
Yeah.
I know what the inscription on the shirt says. What does it say? Made in
China.
Okay, at least you got that one right.
Yeah. It's a possibility, right? That or Taiwan.
So, April, how do you become a master ventriloquist?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Practice.
But is there like is it like like in karate you have like a white belt, blue belt? Who designates you as a master ventriloquist? Is there like is that just something you name
I
yourself?
guess I don't know. I guess the world does. Other people do.
Yeah.
I've been told I'm a master ventriloquist. Sometimes I'm not so sure, but when I was creating Joe Biden time, I was listening to the soundtrack of Karate Kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, wait. What was that song? I am the man who will fight. That song. I used to love that song.
Your honor.
Yeah.
Be the hero.
Yeah. Yeah, I would sing, but it's kind of embarrassing. I'm not. I'm like, I don't. Only because it's on Zoom.
Right.
Listen,
Other than that, I'm with you.
That's what you have to have Simon Cowell on the next week. That was bloody awful. Like, I would do anything to have Simon Cowell tell me how much I suck.
Oh, really? Have you ever went up for one of those shows, America's Got Talent or anything like that?
I did a few years ago. I didn't make the cut. They didn't tell me that I sucked. They just didn't call me back, which was their subtle way of telling me I sucked. Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't suck.
I mean, I've been on other stuff, so.
Yeah, you've been on, from what I've seen, Rachel Ray, Inside Editions. I've seen you with, What Would You Do?
Yeah, what would you do?
How did you
what would you do?
Yeah.
I almost got decked for real when I did that one.
I was going to say, did you feel intimidating? Because I could imagine people coming up to you. Did you feel like, oh, crap, did you ever feel scared or worried playing that Ahole?
Well, what happened was I was playing the Ahole, and the woman on the bench, she lived in Riverside. Mm-hmm. Beautiful lady, but was playing the homeless woman. And she was one of these folks that she's more like a hobbyist when it comes to acting. Her husband's got a great job. She lives in a great house. And she took a freaking car service there, which was like $100. Mm. So she was the most bourgeois out of all of us. So anyway,
it's funny.
Long story short, they have the little earpiece in, and they said, insult her more. And so this guy's like, oh, yeah? You want to make fun of a homeless lady? And he's yelling at me. Mm. And I'm just like, he was going to punch me. And they said, tell him it's not me. It was her making the jokes, because it was me and Mae. And I'm like, it's her making the jokes. He's like, well, when the cops come, they're going to arrest both of you.
Yeah, I've seen that. The Italian. It was the Italian guy. I've seen it.
The guy lines from What Would You Do come out.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so it's part, and this is the part that didn't make it. He goes, oh, so you're making a documentary where you're making fun of homeless people?
Oh my God.
And they're like, no, the homeless woman's an actor.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. And he wouldn't listen. So finally the homeless lady's like, listen, I live in Riverside. I'm an actor. They're paying me to be homeless.
He took it too serious. He took it too far. He took it too far. He's a New Yorker.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and so they finally, like, he had to have a stress cigarette before they interviewed him.
That's crazy.
But it was like, and I'm looking at the door like John Quinones. Please don't kill me now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Is there not security? Is there not security?
Security! Like Bon Quickly, you see that security.
So, being in these days and age, you're starting to since you're quarantined, obviously, and it's put a damper on your performance. So now you're seeking out other outlets, like you just said. You started doing more Facebook and Instagram lives. You're saying, or is this going to be your first one?
Instagram Live, Facebook Live.
And how's that been going? As far as, are you connecting? Do you prefer? I know you prefer a live audience. So how is that, speaking to a screen, and you're just seeing reactions go down the screen? Well,
I prefer doing live shows, obviously.
Yeah.
I love doing the Instagram and the Facebook and stuff because I get to meet people from all around the world.
Oh, that's true.
I got to have this guy from, he was from Morocco. He called in during my live.
Yeah.
I had a guy from the Netherlands call in. This guy who considers himself my biggest fan in India called in.
How about that? How about that?
Did he try to marry you? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, he did. He did offer to marry me.
And make you a queen. Was he your prince?
Yes, make me a queen. But I had to pay my own plane ticket. So
hey, tell Vinnie. Tell Vinnie. I could be his side guy. I could be his assistant because I'm right here. I've got it right. I've got it. Speaking of, how is the dating life? I mean, I know inquiring minds are wondering, like, okay,
are you single?
Are you single? Yeah. How's that at?
Hey, I'm just desperately seeking Mr. Okay. Mr. Right, you're already taken. I gotta settle for Mr. Okay. Because the guys out there for me, I know you two like watch The Bachelor and stuff with your ladies, right? You cook, you clean.
I just started watching The Bachelor.
You just started?
Just started this.
See, there you
The
go.
Bachelorette or The Bachelor? Because I know they have the first black guy came out. Is that the one they're showing?
I think I watched The Bachelorette.
You watched The Bachelorette, okay? Because the new one hasn't shot yet.
You watched The Bachelorette, so you're almost right. You're not okay. You're almost right.
Yeah,
you watched The Bachelorette.
So he's all right.
Well, thank you for halfway giving me a little bit of praise there. How about that?
So do you have? All right. So let's say you're on a date. You swipe. What is it? I don't even know. We don't know. Is you swipe right if you're interested?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay. So you swipe right. You're on a date. How do you bring up? You have 35 kids at home. How does that conversation go?
Yeah. By the way,
bring up your baggage.
Well, sometimes they come on the date with me.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
How many come on the date with you?
No.
How many?
As much as their hands can hold.
So you come on the date with me occasionally, Mae? Yes, I do.
Really?
I ask all the important questions like, what are your financials?
That is important.
Exactly.
Yes.
Listen, no romance without finance. What about love, Mae? Money won't buy you love. No, but money will buy you a ton of drugs.
That's true.
Yes, it will. Oh.
So, yeah, she comes with me on the date and tell them about one of the freakier stories. Actually, it's not a freakier story. It's a confession, and it's the first time we've ever made it. What's that? Your ex-boyfriend, he was using you to get to me. What? Yeah, you weren't home one time, and he played with me without my permission. What?
Oh, my gosh.
He put his hand inside me and made me talk.
This is bad.
What? Hey, girl, your ex was such a pedophile. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
May you're too much. You're way too much.
Yeah, you are too much. I think
that's TMI right there.
With that. We just broke Zoom.
Gosh. So I've heard the how you broke up with your fiance due to the fact that he made you choose your puppets over him, and you chose the puppets.
No, he tried to make her choose.
Well, she did choose.
Right.
She did choose for like 4 months, right? The 4 months or whatnot. You chose him first.
4 months. I chose him.
Yeah.
And you know what? I woke up one day. I missed my puppets. I said, I want my puppets, and I kicked into the curb.
And the puppets obviously is a metaphor for your dreams. It's what you go for. So that's So people that are ignorant out there are probably thinking you just picked the puppets, but that's your passion. So
yeah, I picked my passion. I didn't pick him, and he's been very bitter about it ever since.
Has he tried to get back? Has he tried to get back with you?
I bet he has.
Oh, he was always trying to get back with me, but you know what? I've moved on, and I'm better than ever.
Okay. Definitely, that's awesome.
So April, when did you know that you were famous?
Oh my God. When did I know that I was quote unquote famous?
Yeah.
Well, it was, I was actually running errands in my neighborhood.
Okay.
You know how you're just running errands, minding your own business. And all of a sudden I see there's this car lot by where I live. And all of a sudden I hear, "Hola, there's the puppet girl." And I'm like, what?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he worked at the car lot. He goes, "I saw you on the Today Show with your puppets. You are a YouTube celebrity." And I'm like, I am cool.
That's amazing.
How did you feel?
Yeah, his name was Elvis. He was from the Dominican Republic, and his whole family saw me. And then it happened another time. I was at a hotel, and it was right after Sandy. And again, I was just there. And all of a sudden, actually, I was delivering the Satan telegram because, I wasn't famous enough to quit the day job, right?
Yeah.
So I have my little costume with me, and there are these girls, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're that puppet girl." I'm like, "Yeah." And so they took a picture with me, and they're like, "You are way nicer than Justin Bieber." Yeah, apparently Justin Bieber was like not nice to them.
He went through a phase.
Yeah,
he went through a mean boy phase.
Yeah, he went through a mean boy phase, and they're like, if you see him, you let him know that he's not nice. And it's like all of us famous people know each other, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Like,
it's a community.
I don't know him. It's like, Beebs, you aren't nice. But I guess I kind of knew that I was quote unquote famous when my cousins started showing my videos. I was cool enough.
There you go. That's when you.
Hey, that's good. That makes you feel good, especially you coming from a household like I've read that your brother and your sister are in the medical field, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my sister right now, she's actually on the front lines of COVID. She's an ER doctor. So.
Great. Wow. Yeah, frontline worker, essential worker.
Yeah. So taking a path that's less traveled, I know it feels, you get that recognition. It makes you feel like, oh, it is for something. When your family members, especially your family members, do that, it's a way of supporting and saying, oh my gosh, your nieces or nephews or whatnot or cousins think you're cool. I know that makes you feel good inside.
Oh yeah. Especially with my sister, I went to visit her at med school because she was at Brown. And I came to visit her, and she's like, "We're going out with my friends." And so one of her friends is like, "Oh, can I find you on Facebook?" I'm like, "Sure." And I said, "I have to see if I have enough space."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, you have 5,000 friends. How do you have 5,000 friends?" And she's like, "This is how my sister has 5,000 friends." And she showed her a video. Oh my God.
Don't you love when they try to own you? Then they're like, oh, they claim you. Like, yes, look.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they claim you, but other than that, they hate you. Right. Or you guys fight and bicker.
Yeah. But I guess I also knew I was sort of making it too.
Yeah.
When I have some family members that are kind of nuts, and I wrote a book. I signed Memoirs of a Satan Telegram Delivery Girl, and all my uncle had to do was drop it off at the library. He got arrested for public drunkenness while dropping my book off.
Oh my gosh.
Is that true?
Yeah. Now I know how every member of the NBA feels, like every day.
Oh my gosh, that is freaking hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's weird. You mentioned that. That's how you fell into that. You were desperately seeking Mr. OK. You were desperately seeking a job when you went to New York, right? And you kind of fell into that whole the singing telegram. You were the first Instagram, apparently.
That's exactly right.
The first Instagram. And you've had great experiences with that. Is there anything in particular that sticks out? One thing that brought you joy or a funny ass story that a telegram went wrong?
Yeah. I've actually proposed to people. I was pretty good at it.
Really?
All right, let's say we hear one right now.
Yeah, let's say that we're a telegram. You're coming to us.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to enter. Okay. And I'm a leopard girl.
Okay.
All right. I'm a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Well, you're the cat's meow, fellas. And so let me sink my claws into this. Here goes. You are great, no debate, no mistake about it. Meow. You are swell, what the hell, let's go shout about it. Meow. You're the best podcast in the world. Meow, meow. The best podcast in the world. Meow.
Thank you.
I was actually pretty good.
That was really good. Right off the...
Right, so, right. You gotta. That's improv skills. That's you got to go with it.
You are natural.
You can't quit.
Natural talent.
That's years and years of work.
Who inspires you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh God, Mae West. If I could play her in a movie, that would be awesome. She's my number one. Do you guys know who that is?
Mae West. Yes, I do know who Mae West is.
Oh, well, come up and see me sometime.
Yeah. Old school.
Yeah. Now that voice I do recognize.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah.
Everyone always plays that.
Of course, recognize that voice. Because a hard man is good to find.
Yes, they are.
As much as a woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When I'm good, I'm very good, but when I'm bad, I'm even better.
Now you remember. Now you know.
Is that
I definitely know who that is now.
Is that a microphone in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
There you go.
I was going to say, if she said, is that a microphone by your mouth? I was like, that's a weird question. I was like, okay.
I'm just working off the fly, but yeah, I actually did a few videos as Mae West, and I did one with Donald J Tramp, and this little gay man's like, I love your Mae West, I don't like him.
Yeah, they definitely
Her fans are very particular.
Yeah. You're going to say?
I was going to ask her, as far as your dolls, you got 35 now. What's the limit? Is there a limit? And are you going to have...
The sky is the limit for my dolls. The sky.
And do you still plan to have I think you said once, you still plan to have a house, a room for every doll? Wasn't that one?
I plan to have a house where they all have their own rooms, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you mean like miniature tiny rooms, not
like tiny rooms, but because they come with accessories. Like Mae's the first to tell you that she's got stuff.
Yeah.
Like Mae, she's got extra weaves. I got to get her a new weave. Like,
she got to get her hair did.
Yeah, how often?
Where did she go get her hair did?
And how often?
Well, she gets her hair did pretty often. Like, this is the longest weave she had, but there was a time where she went through like 6 weaves in a month.
Wow.
6 weaves in a month.
Yeah, I can see where the 10 grand goes.
She's picky. I mean, but in all fairness, I did buy this one weave, and it looked like it was going to be a great idea at the store, but we got home, and, we sewed it on, and I was watching a Lifetime movie where somebody kills their husbands because that's what you do when you sew, and then...
Right, yes. Obviously. Every Lifetime movie is like that.
And then I get this weave on her. I'm like, this is not her. This is too old. Then there was this other one. It was good, but it was getting caught and everything. And then one got discolored in the rain.
Yeah.
It's like, fellas, you've seen your woman get her hair done, right? It's like they take that seriously.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah, number one.
Mine goes to, she switches out hairdressers like you would not believe. Like women switch out underwears.
It's no joke.
It's bad.
No, it's no joke.
It's bad, yeah.
And how long with her? A long time, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, very long. Going on freaking almost 17.
You look at a calendar or something?
17 years.
17 years. Wow, that's almost a prison sentence, but you seem happy.
Yes, I wear it well. Look. Speaking of, if I know you said that you would adopt kids, you would be a foster parent. Would you allow your foster kids to play with your babies?
Yes, I would.
Really?
I would.
Really?
They have to be supervised. Yeah. Because actually, ventriloquism is a great outlet for people that have been through trauma. So, it's like because a lot of kids in the foster system have been through trauma. Like, they're not there because everything was working out at home. So,
That's very true. Yes.
Yeah, and I would absolutely be a foster parent because just to get political for a second, I'm very pro-choice.
Yeah.
Because the pro-life movement doesn't talk about the kids that are alive.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
true.
and so let's address the issues in the foster care system.
I
and
agree.
so and I have 6 cousins that are adopted. I think that more people, they need to make it easier for people to adopt. So I say, well, I have kids of my own. Well, I have 35 puppet kids of my own, but let's take care of the human kids that are already here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's make a family of ventriloquists. We'll be like the Osmonds.
I was going to say the Osmonds or the Jacksons or something. Damn,
somebody.
the Jacksons
the
are the
Jacksons.
puppets.
Oh yeah, like I'm actually friends with a family here in Vegas, Motown Extreme. They're a Jackson Motown review.
Uh-huh.
The whole family's in the show, like all the kids, all the aunts,
Oh my
all the uncles.
gosh.
So why not? A family that performs together stays
Yeah.
together.
That's crazy. What is your genre of music that you listen to?
Oh, I listen to everything.
Right.
I listen to rock.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to hip hop, preferably the old stuff. I don't like that new Chris Brown crap. Like
I
I
agree.
like Naughty by Nature. I like NWA.
Yeah.
I like Tupac. I like Big.
Tupac or Biggie? You got which one out of those two is your favorite?
Oh yeah, okay. Tupac or Biggie? To be honest, I think Biggie's sound, he went harder.
Yeah.
Like he's harder. He's more street. But Tupac is definitely the better writer.
Yeah. He's he's poetic.
Yes.
I think he's a poet. I think Tupac was a poet.
Listen. I'm here. I'm trying to get the.
Oh, Biden! I didn't know you were
Biden
coming. I didn't know you were coming in like that.
Yeah, because you guys were talking about rap, and I'm Joe Biden my time, and I'm trying to get the black vote, right? So I wrote a rap. Here goes. Folks, it's me, Uncle Joey Glee. When I was a little boy in Scranton, see, I stuttered, and now I'm restored. America goes definitely. I wear these shades. I'm a cool cat, and if you don't vote for me, well, you ain't black. Like drop where you're wrong.
Mic drop. And
I
on.
don't know how anybody anywhere could follow that.
Oh my gosh! No, I followed that. That was pretty good.
That is pretty
That
amazing.
was the classic when they would do it in those movies in the 90s where they had the 90-year-old and every 90-year-old white person would be rapping because it was like it was like you have to bring them along to rap, and then they would either be dancing to hip hop or rapping.
Kind of like a token. The token
yes,
guy.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
The
it was
token.
always
The wedding singer, the hit, the hot, the
yes.
hit, the hit.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Yes, exactly. So with that said, are you up for the lightning round?
Yeah.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Are you gonna go?
Yeah, how many want we go first?
Yeah.
All of them or just 1 or 2?
Yeah, one or two, whatever you want.
Okay.
He's on your time.
Okay. Who has it easier, men or women?
Man, my God.
Are women complicated?
True.
Yes.
Who would you vote for, Donald Trump or Donald Tramp?
Donald Tramp, because I can control what comes out of his mouth.
Nice. Say a word in Espanol.
A word in Espanol?
Yeah.
Loca!
Fitting.
Texting or talking? Which do you prefer?
Oh my God, talking, because so many things get lost over text.
Okay. Your last Halloween costume.
An undead cheerleader.
Undead cheerleader. That's like gotta be out of a horror film.
The last song you downloaded?
Last song I downloaded, Dancing to the Beat. Dancing!
Name one of the 7 dwarfs.
Doc.
Have you ever tasted soap?
Yes. I had a bad mouth as a kid many times.
Okay. Serious question. Is double dipping at a party acceptable?
No! It's a public health nightmare!
Oh. That was awesome. Thank you for that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I had to wrap something with you. I had to say something. I had a real good question for you, and I got to see if I have it real quick. 1 second.
So, do you think you have time to teach me how to be a ventriloquist?
Yes. That was
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So,
Take your hand. You
Oh,
got
no.
a
We got a
hand, right?
mateship.
Yeah.
No, we got a mateship puppet.
Oh my God. You are an overachiever.
try to
Well, I don't know if it's overachieving, but
So,
hey,
let's see.
if you don't got it and the store doesn't have it and Amazon doesn't have it,
So,
Smile real big.
you got to smile your face.
I smile?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you smile. I'm teaching you. What's your sock's name? Let's start there. What's your sock's name?
Lester.
Lester. Hi, Lester.
Hey, Lester.
You gotta say hi to Lester.
You got to talk to him.
Oh,
You got to talk to him.
I talked to Lester.
Yes.
Hi, Lester.
You got to face him.
And smile real big and try not to move your mouth. And as Lester go, and as Lester say, hello.
Hello. Hello.
And so what do you want to say back to Lester? Tell him you smell.
Lester, do you smell?
And Lester says, only when you don't wash me. But you gotta do it without your mouth moving.
Oh gosh!
Only when
No, don't do it. Wait,
Let me get this serious.
Listen, you gotta distinguish which one's Lester and which one's Ray.
I am retarded right now.
Okay, is that Ray or is that Lester?
Lester.
Oh, okay. Okay. And if you're gonna say that, Lester's got to say, yes, you are, because he's got to heckle you, man.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh.
Listen.
Okay, you can't move your mouth. You can't move your mouth. And you got to tell Lester, oh yeah, I'm putting you. You got to tell Lester, oh yeah, I'm putting you in the hamper.
Oh yeah, I'm putting you in a hamper. No, you're
And
not.
Lester goes, nice try. Your life still smells.
Nice try. Your life still smells.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh
Lester's
my
evil.
gosh. Yeah, he is.
Lester, you're a bad boy. I know.
That's not bad, actually. He's not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna stick to my day job now.
Yeah, it's not for everyone. So you can't be a master.
I'm
You've
not
got
a master.
You've got to work years to be a master.
But that's
Said
why
you
you got to get my book when it comes out. Then you can be like an almost master.
Oh yeah, are you working on that as you speak?
Yeah, I'm working on a book on ventriloquism. Yeah, it'll be my third book.
Very, very. If someone wanted to be a ventriloquist, where would they go? Where would you direct them? What would be the first stop you would tell them to go?
@WorldVents. It's a website by Conrad Hartz. Any of the Vent Haven stuff. Mark Wade, especially, great guy. Mark, actually, he is so funny. He's the number one kids ventriloquist in the country. And I was interviewing him for my book, and we were talking about convention. And he goes, every once in a while we get somebody that's moving their mouth. We pull them aside. We work with them. So any of that, Meyer Studios has a great course. Man, get my book when it comes out.
Gotcha. You don't tutor anyone or anything, huh? You don't have.
Oh, I have tutored people.
You have?
But you got to want to do the work. I was tutoring one kid. Her parents were telling me, oh, you don't have to listen to April. I'm like, okay, this is why this generation is going.
Exactly.
Don't let me talk about that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, don't even get me started. It's like this generation does not fear their parents the way they should.
I know.
They
Exactly.
don't.
That's why you're lucky with the dogs and the puppets that don't talk back unless you make them talk back.
Yeah. Unless you make them talk back. Well, if some of these kids talk to me, talk to my dad the way that they talk to their parents, my dad would be like, "You're going in the yard. Pick out your switch."
Yeah. Yeah, my mom. Yeah, after she whipped my ass, then she would tell me get out. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, because my dad's like, pick out your switch, and if you didn't pick out a good switch, he'd make you go back until you got one.
Gosh,
That's from my day.
Your day with the switches.
2 switches
Yeah.
twisted up.
Oh
with the leaves on them.
Oh my God! It sounds like Passion of the Christ whipping.
And
Or my mom would get creative. It would be shoes, spoons.
Well, I got it. I got the shoes.
Did we come from the same house?
I knew we were related.
Possibly, I can see the resemblance too.
I know.
I can see it.
Oh my
especially with the damn hand in the sock. If people wanted to find you and reach out to you, where would they reach out to you at, April? How would they reach
aprilbroker.tv. Visit me at my website. Holler at me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm there, guys.
She said holla. She said holla.
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 Raise the roof.
Yeah, we really appreciate you taking the time for us. I know you have prior arrangements, and I'm glad that you very appreciative of you taking the time for us.
Thank you, April. We really appreciate
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
And we would love to have you again on sometime.
Absolutely. Would love to be on. So take care, fellas, and be safe, okay?
You too.
Bye, April.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.